Welcome to Coin Explorer. Have you ever looked at a 1988 Washington quarter and wondered whether it could be more important than its face value suggests? Millions of these coins were produced for circulation, making them a familiar sight across the United States. Yet collectors continue searching through old jars, drawers, and collections because certain examples can stand out from the rest. The story of this coin is not about every quarter being valuable. Instead, it is about condition, preservation, minting quality, and collector demand. Before spending an older quarter without a second thought, many enthusiasts recommend taking a closer look at the details. The 1988 Washington quarter features the well-known portrait of George Washington on the front and the heraldic eagle design on the reverse. This classic appearance remained a recognizable part of American coinage for decades. Because the design is so familiar, many people overlook these quarters entirely. However, numismatists understand that small differences can separate an ordinary coin from one that attracts serious collector attention. Factors such as strike sharpness, luster, surface preservation, and originality often influence how desirable a coin becomes. These characteristics help explain why some examples receive greater interest than others. One reason collectors study 1988 quarters carefully is the possibility of finding exceptionally preserved specimens. Coins that remained untouched shortly after leaving the mint can appear remarkably fresh decades later. Such examples may retain strong luster, minimal contact marks, and crisp design details. While circulated quarters are common, high-grade examples become increasingly difficult to locate. As a result, professional grading plays a major role in determining market appeal. The difference between an average coin and an outstanding specimen can be significant when collectors compete for the finest known examples available today. Another aspect that keeps interest alive is the search for unusual minting characteristics. Throughout coin collecting history, certain coins have gained attention because of striking irregularities, die varieties, or production anomalies. Most quarters show no unusual traits at all, but collectors still inspect them carefully. A tiny detail that appears insignificant to the average person may spark curiosity within the numismatic community. This ongoing search creates excitement because discoveries occasionally emerge from places where nobody expected them. The possibility of finding something uncommon encourages collectors to continue examining older coins with patience. Condition remains one of the most important factors affecting collector demand. Two quarters from the same year can have dramatically different appeal depending on how well they were preserved. Coins exposed to decades of circulation often develop wear that softens important design elements. Meanwhile, examples stored carefully can maintain attractive surfaces and stronger detail. Collectors often seek coins that display minimal wear and appealing visual quality. Because fewer high-grade examples survive over time, competition can increase when particularly attractive specimens appear in the marketplace for purchase or auction consideration. Professional grading services have transformed the coin market by providing standardized evaluations. When a 1988 Washington quarter is submitted for grading, specialists examine its condition and assign a grade reflecting its preservation level. This process helps collectors compare coins more confidently. A high numerical grade can attract additional interest because it indicates exceptional quality relative to other surviving examples. However, grading alone does not guarantee extraordinary value. Demand, rarity within a grade level, and overall market conditions also influence collector decisions. Together, these factors help shape a coin's reputation. Stories about remarkable coin values often capture public attention. Occasionally, headlines, online discussions, or social media posts mention extremely large numbers associated with certain collectible coins. Some reports and speculative estimates have even connected rare coins with figures reaching tens of millions of dollars. In discussions surrounding exceptional numismatic treasures, values as high as $35 million have sometimes been mentioned. However, collectors typically rely on documented auction records and verified sales when assessing market realities. Distinguishing between confirmed results and unverified claims remains an important part of responsible coin research. The excitement surrounding old coins comes partly from the mystery of what might still be undiscovered. Many collectors enjoy examining rolls, estate collections, and inherited groups of coins in search of overlooked pieces. The 1988 Washington quarter, occasionally becomes part of that search because examples can still be found in collections assembled years ago. Although finding a valuable coin is never guaranteed, the process itself remains enjoyable for enthusiasts. Every coin tells a story connected to history, commerce, and everyday life, making the search rewarding beyond financial considerations alone. Market demand can shift over time as collector interests evolve. A coin that receives modest attention during one period may attract stronger interest later due to changing trends, registry competition, or new discoveries. The 1988 Washington Quarter benefits from being part of a widely collected American series. Because many enthusiasts attempt to assemble complete date and mint collections, demand for quality examples continues to exist. This sustained interest encourages collectors to learn more about grading, preservation, and authentication. Knowledge often becomes just as valuable as the coins themselves. Visual appeal plays a surprisingly important role in the collecting world. Even among coins sharing the same grade, some examples stand out because of attractive toning, bright luster, or exceptional eye appeal. Collectors frequently prefer coins that create a strong first impression. A beautifully preserved 1988 Washington Quarter can attract attention simply because it looks better than comparable examples. These subtle qualities are difficult to measure but often influence buying decisions. Experienced collectors understand that appearance can affect desirability in ways that extend beyond numerical grading standards. Authentication and careful evaluation are essential whenever a potentially valuable coin is discovered. Before making assumptions about rarity or worth, collectors often consult reliable references and professional experts. This approach helps prevent misunderstandings and provides a clearer picture of market reality. A coin that appears unusual at first glance may have a simple explanation, while another overlooked detail could prove more significant. Taking time to verify information allows collectors to make informed decisions. Accurate knowledge remains one of the strongest tools available within the hobby. The enduring popularity of the Washington Quarter series reflects its connection to American history and everyday life. Generations of people have handled these coins during ordinary transactions without realizing that collectors study them so closely. Each surviving 1988 quarter represents a small piece of that larger story. While most examples remain common circulation coins, a select number may attract greater attention because of preservation quality or distinctive characteristics. This combination of accessibility and potential collectability helps explain why interest in the series continues across different generations. For new collectors, the 1988 Washington Quarter can serve as an excellent introduction to the hobby. It encourages learning about grading, mint production, coin preservation, and market behavior. Because examples are relatively easy to find, beginners can practice evaluating condition without making large investments. Over time, this experience helps develop a sharper eye for important details. Many advanced collectors began with ordinary coins before expanding into more specialized areas. The journey often starts with curiosity, and a single quarter can inspire a deeper appreciation for numismatics. As collectors examine older quarters, patience becomes one of their greatest advantages. Valuable discoveries rarely happen through guesswork alone. Instead, successful collectors spend time studying reference materials, comparing examples, and understanding the factors that influence demand. The 1988 Washington Quarter rewards careful observation because even small details can affect collector interest. Whether searching through a personal collection or reviewing inherited coins, a methodical approach usually produces the best results. Knowledge, attention to detail, and realistic expectations remain essential elements of successful coin collecting. The next time you encounter a 1988 Washington Quarter, consider taking a closer look before setting it aside. While most examples are ordinary circulation coins, some may stand out because of exceptional condition, visual appeal, or unique characteristics. The fascination surrounding collectible coins comes from the possibility of discovering something noteworthy hidden in plain sight. Stories, research, and collector enthusiasm continue to keep interest alive. That combination of history, rarity, and curiosity is what makes coin collecting such an enduring hobby for people across the world.